Hello, good morning and welcome back to the allotment. Thank you so much for joining me. It is a glorious sunny day. It's the end of April here in London, but we are enjoying an amazing spout of nice weather. It's going to be 27 degrees today. Today's Wednesday and tomorrow's Thursday, and it's going to be 29 degrees here. I'm actually going to have to put my sunglasses on, apologies, but it is so sunny. So as you can see, Vince is behind me and we've just got a few little jobs that we want to get on with today, and they are the brassica cages. So Vince here has got this cage which he's working on now, this frame should I say, and this was made, I think not last year, the year before. We made two and they went in on top of the bed just at the back there. One of them actually broke, it snapped, so we've got one left. So what Vince is going to do is use this for one of the new frames. I say new, we're repurposing it. We just want it to be a little bit shorter because it is quite tall and the netting never quite fitted on top of it properly. It did, but it was a bit of a struggle. So he's just going to chop this one down, cut this one down so that it goes into the ground and is about hip height. And then he's going to make another one fresh from stuff that we've got at the allotment, some wood and things like that. But this one, he's just going to cut down. So once that is pushed in to the ground, that will be a much better height. It was just slightly too tall. So just going to push that in and then find the netting, which is in the shed I think, and get that covered. Inside this bed there are some foxgloves. I'm going to move them out of here. I'm going to transplant them around the plot because they're so pretty, and the chives as well. I'm going to move those. This is going to be just brassicas in here. That's a much better height now, and I'm going to go and see if I can find the netting that is in the shed to cover it. And this bag of netting. So that is much better. It's just slightly shorter, meaning that the netting just fits it a bit better. We've got quite a few of these clips as well to hold it on, dotted around on the netting and on the actual frame, so we can definitely get some of those together. And that is now done. That was the easy one because half of that was done already. Now Vince is going to try and make another one for this bed here, and he's going to be using this leftover wood that we've kept on the plot for uses like this, and this plumbing tube again that we've just kept in the shed ready for when we need to use it. So the one that he's already done, which was really good, is the one that we've got our onions in. So let me show you that one. This one here. So it's a frame with the tube on and the netting, and then you can just move that as you want, and that's where our onions are. So I think we want something similar to this but not quite as tall. This can be used for anything, so after the onions are finished we might have something else in there, but this sort of thing is what we're going to be thinking about. This bed isn't so long, so probably it would only be like 3 tubes maybe, or I'm not sure. We're going to have a look about it. Maybe even a tube going this way and a tube going this way, sort of like a dome on the frame. So the possibilities are endless, but I think this is definitely the bed we're going to be using, and this one, because this one's going to have climbing French beans on this side and pumpkins eventually here. So I think this one and this one are going to be my salads and my brassicas. So Vince has just chosen 4 pieces of wood. He's going to do a frame and then attach the blue pipe to it, very similar to this one, but instead of being long, he's going to crisscross the blue pipe so that it's more like a dome. And then we'll be able to take it off and put it on as we need it, and also it will fit on quite a lot of different beds, so that means it's transferable as well. So he's just taken out the nails that are in the pieces of wood. So any of you that have watched us for a long time know that we just like making use of anything that we can find. We do tend to save like wood and other things that we think might come in handy at some point. So this is literally just wood that has just been stored at the back, out of the way, and now we're finally using it. So we've now got the frame, and now it's just for the pipe to be attached to this. So the box fits inside very, very nicely. We're just going to work out now. That looks perfect actually. Yeah, so one going one way, one going the other way, attached in the middle, and then the netting can just go on top. So that is the frame that Vince has just made, all done. Looks absolutely fantastic. It's fully movable, as I said, so that frame can fit in most of the beds here because they're all pretty much the same size. There's only a few of them that are slightly different. I'm so pleased with that, and that is ready for planting up probably next week. And the same with this one, it's all ready now, and I'm just excited now. I'm excited to get them planted. It's absolutely glorious day down here. The sun's out, it's blue sky, the birds, I don't know if you can hear the birds, but they are singing their hearts out. Absolutely glorious. I'll just show you quickly what else is going on in the plot. So just behind me, we've got strawberries all coming out, all flowering, looking absolutely gorgeous. Rhubarb looking absolutely fantastic as well. I've been harvesting this, and as you can see, the stalks are absolutely huge. They're looking really fantastic. I've got some sunchokes or artichokes here, Jerusalem artichokes, in this container. They were actually from last year and they've just started coming up again. I've got some horseradish here. I'm going to take you into the fruit cage. Carrots. So I've got carrots in here, and I'm going to do another load in here in a couple of weeks, and then in this one at the end as well, I'm going to do another sow in there. I've got raspberries all in this area, and they're all started to spread a lot, so I need to make sure I keep that under a bit of control. My 2 blueberry bushes, which have flowered and have got gorgeous blueberries starting on them, as you can see there, and that's on both of the bushes, so I'm really excited about that. I've got a small currant bush here which I've only just planted, so that's coming along though. It's looking really good so far, considering I've only just planted that. This currant bush, so this bush has got some nice currants on it. Really excited about that. My gooseberry bush is absolutely laden with gooseberries, so fantastic. So the fruit cage is really coming on actually. So this only went in not the end of last year but the year before, so it's had a full year now, but it's got loads going on in there, so that's very exciting. In fact, I'll go around the back and show you my other raspberries. Here are my other raspberries. I mean, excited about that. We love raspberries, and this is going to give us a huge harvest hopefully. Take you around this side of the polytunnel. So in here is still the last of the spring crops. I've let all of the broccoli flower, the side shoots, probably 3 or 4 on each plant. I've just let them flower for the pollinators. I've been harvesting the leaves as well. There's actually, look at that, there's actually a broccoli coming up there. That's really late, so this one is one of the later ones, so I haven't even had the broccoli off that one, so I'm going to leave that to come up. I've got garlic growing in all between all of these as well, and I'm just going to keep harvesting. Look at these spring greens, absolutely gorgeous, and these are just going on and on and on. They're so good. Over here I've got my grapevine and lots of lovely grapes on there, and it is starting to really take off, so that's very exciting. Cauliflowers, they're still coming as well. Look, I've harvested 2 so far, but look at that, I have got lots and lots still to come. I think it was it this one? Yep, that's just starting to come up as well, and in this one, look, so they're just starting to come up. So obviously I'm leaving all of these until I've harvested everything that I can. Again, I'm harvesting the leaves off here. The kale, I'm still harvesting this amazing kale. I've let it all flower, and it is just delicious. Look, every day I'm harvesting these gorgeous leaves. Amazing. Garlic's looking really good along here as well, and the same with the purple sprouting broccoli. I have actually started letting it flower, and it looks amazing, and the pollinators are loving it, and I've just been harvesting the leaves as well. Look, I mean, that has just been absolutely fantastic this year. And what I've been doing, I've been harvesting, eating with our dinner, but we've been freezing a lot as well, so our freezer is pretty much full of spring greens. It is absolutely fantastic, so that was well worth doing. Take you through this way. So now we'll go down the other side. So I've got 2 beds of potatoes. So they are main crops, Sarpo Una and Sarpo Mira potatoes. I planted those last week. I've got these peas, which are dwarf kinds. They don't need any staking. They're looking fantastic. I'm really pleased with them. Over here, some surprise potatoes, because I don't know where these came from. I didn't plant these. They must have been in here last year, and all of them haven't been harvested, so they've resprouted and started to grow, so that'll be a nice surprise when they come up. I'm not sure if they're first earlies, second earlies, or main crop. I wouldn't have a clue, so that's going to be a nice surprise. Broad beans looking amazing. Asparagus, I mean, look at that. got a purple one here coming up. This is the amazing quality that I've been getting from my asparagus bed, and more asparagus there as well. It's so bright and sunny. I'm not sure if you can see a lot of what I'm filming, but loads of asparagus coming up in this bed. I've got lots of chives dotted around. I've got climbing peas, alderman at the back there, which I transplanted from my guttering that was in my greenhouse. I've got 3 courgettes in the middle. They were a really nice size, and we had really amazing weather forecast, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to plant them. I've got lots more at home in the greenhouse, so if they don't make it, if it's too early, if the slugs get them, so be it. I've got more to plant, but I thought I'm going to give them a chance, and it's been such nice weather. I think they'll actually do really well. So then these beds here will have my climbing French beans and pumpkins in eventually. New bed here, which Vince has just done the frame for, and this is my onions. And as you can see, the apple trees have got lots and lots of blossom on them. So if I come up, you might just be able to see there the remnants of the blossom. So we're hopefully going to get lots of apples on this tree as well. So that's a little update of what's going on. It's that really exciting time where things are really starting to take off. Things are going out more. You're starting to plant more. You're starting to spend more time down the allotment. It is a really exciting time. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you again soon.